Hello everyone, this is Aaron Zubairo. Thanks for watching the video. Today I want to respond to the president. Like we tell the president, say we will respond in kind every time he attack we ready for respond to him. So today it is time for discredit Dr. Yumkella in achievements and in contribution na the banker soka. I go electric power today. We go get for respond to the president. He said if it have been possible when we go outside of the country and he come back na the country, he could do more than waiting Dr. Yumkella do. But Mr. President, today we go begin talk other than you. Mr. Yumkella not only the president of Sierra Leone. Mr. Yumkella not only a Ban Ki-moon, not only run the United Nations. Now one segment of United Nations now they run. Not only in money, now United Nations in money. You, Mr. Koroma, now you are the president of Sierra Leone. You run up for 10 years. For 10 years, now you are the president. You disgrace the country. We country today now the poorest nation of the world. Third poorest nation of the world. 70% of the people in today, Mr. President, they go sleep with 1 meal or no meal. An average person in the country today, they live on $1. Now you not the president, you don't need to go other country. Now you the country they depend on. Now you the country celebrate. But at the beginning ask you, now you not the president, not so. So whether $600 million what una waste? If you not be the president, now you not the president, you don't need to work for United Nations. What about wait today? You don't make so much money, what $200 million? Who say you pull that money there, Mr. President? Today, we want to ask you that $14 million where they give for the Ebola fund, where people and they die, where that money there, Mr. President? Where the $2 million? Where get cost give you country? Where una thief? That's the question I ask you. Now you're not the president. You no need for work for United Nations. You no need for travel let decide. The country, now you earn it. Now you govern the country, the poorest nation of the world. But let me tell you what Dr. Yumkella don't do in the country. Probably you don't know. You want to just discount everything that he don't do. Go to Cambia today, the solar panel system there. Now don't care Dr. Yumkella. Go to fishery where they demolished under your regime. When they demolished, now in bill about $1.5 million. But it take 14 Sierra Leoneans send and go Russia for go study. Today, that particular institute, now fishery, they work today. Talk about the 114 centers the way it built now the country for youth them. Talk about the 103 small business the way built for women them. You bring this to we. Now we ask what you don't do in the country. Today 70% of the people then they under poverty, sir. 70% of the school beginning today then they drop out of school, sir. 100,000 of the Sierra Leonean today then they today they not get house for sleep, they are homeless, Mr. President. Yes, you don't need for work for United Nations. You get the country now you earn. Yumkella not get the country now you earn. It only work for a portion of United Nations. In fact, you pray for let it become Ban Ki-moon, make it run a United Nations because you trust them, Mr. President. Mr. President, the question I want to ask you now, why are you only insurance company? Now you know what they insure the entire country and Mutukadem. The government Mutukadem, the insurance company normally do the run them. So the question I want to ask you again, John Bonos, he say, you family member, what you make today, now one of the richest man in Sierra Leone, where it worth $50 million. Now you, they run the country, sir. You know they work for United Nations. We give the country now your answer. You thief with money. Now this you want put down, we can't papa, we say, Yumkella not the way he's supposed to do. You don't need to go other country. That's the question they ask you, sir. How much you spend for a picking and wedding? How much you spend? Because the thief money now you use, because you need for declare how much you get. You not thief with money. You don't need for be the president. They work for United Nations. Now you want question somebody where they work for an organization. Say if I do more, let me tell you something. This man not only responsible for bring light now the country. You say for bring 200 megawatts, But let me tell you, since that they run the country, 100 megawatts, you know how much you spend? $300 million for only 15% at any given time. 9 people and they get. So you want to Yumkella and bring 200 megawatts? You make 15%. Just in the country dark. You want to let Yumkella do your job? You want to let Yumkella do your job, Mr. President? That is not your responsibility. What you able for do under the confines of the United Nations. Now that's again for work under. You they talk about light, you're not able bring light. The put lock away you talk about today. It's dark, it completely dark. People in the live under $1. But not don't talk about the way you talk about today by put locker. When are the bank soccer you talk about? The people and they, you know how much they charge them for that meter day? $750,000. Sorry, 750,000 leons. We're on people that live under $1 a day. Come on, man. You want all Yumkella for that? Today, mental illness, now the country, that's 715,000 people were crazy today under your government because you're not able to sustain them, because they go crazy, they get depression under your government, sir. Now they can't talk about Yumkella for do your job. This is not your responsibility. You only bring 100 megawatts, but you expect Yumkella for bring 200? This is crazy, sir. You think some people are not a think. You are really out of your mind. You underestimate the mentality of the Sierra Leone people then. But we will come back and come out strong against you, sir. Una thief with money. Una thief the money. Today you fumble. John Bonus say he got $50 million. You want $200 million. Now you can't tell me you are all Dr. Yumkella accountable for your job. And you want to talk through? We all will talk true about the people them. We respect you, but you destroy the country. So 1 out of every 7 Pekin, they die at the age of 2 under your regime. People picking them under 2 years old suffer from malaria 12 times, Mr. President. You want to talk about say Yumkella not do what he's supposed to do? You do what he's supposed to do, sir. Today, I ask you, you get money for pay your entire government, the 87,000 people left. You get money for pay them? You misuse the money, but I ask you the question, the $4.5 billion, where you know me get no debt, we don't get no debt in the country. Now you waste all that money there, sir. Now we owe all that money there. Each Pekin in that country, each mama, each person in the country owe $1,500 under your regime, sir. Now you they can't talk, say, now Yumkella ain't responsibility. You don't need to go another country, sir. Now your responsibility, you fail with, and when they tell you the truth, you thief with money. You go lend all this money, sir. Please, come with this debate. As you they come with a response in kind. Now, election, and we need for talk. You think, say, we go be defensive. You lie. You feel, say, we're trying for the response to what you say, but when they bring out to task, now you don't do it for 10 years. Now you're not the president, Yumkella, and we don't only manage. You need for 8 years. And not get no responsibility for Sierra Leone, but because a love in country, it try for do what it capable do based under this instruction, under the confine of that organization there. Other than you, sir. You're not a failure in every front. You disgrace the country. You neglect the country. You make the country poor. Now the third poorest nation of the world today. You're not a failure, sir. You know this way to bring that dumb, that man unable for talk, that fool. It just keep quiet. They say not a bit talk. We're not waste with money. Keep on the fight, Sierra Leone. We love united. We stand and we stand united. Go Yumkella. Go NGNC. God bless you all. Bye bye.